devastation. It was like an apocalypse.
Lieutenant Dan Moreno, commander of the South Bay Platoon for the Torrance Police Department, responded to the recent LA wildfires.
LA County Sheriff's was requesting additional resources to help with the fire locations. So we came back to the department, we met up, and then we all responded to the Rose Bowl. We responded actually Code 3 from the city of Torrance there to assist with the area that was struck with the Eaton fire specifically. Our primary goal that night was to maintain security of the area. We were working with LA County Sheriff's, California Highway Patrol, and other South Bay agencies from Area G.
The evacuation zone became vulnerable to looting.
The ones that were existing, they were unsecured, so people could definitely break in there. So our job was just to keep people out of there. And also the heavy smoke in the area was, it's really hard to breathe, so we wanted to really get people out of the area for their safety.
The initial crew's shift was from 6 p.m. to 8 a.m. until additional officers relieved them.
It was almost surreal. You see a lot of crazy stuff in this profession, and that was something I'd never seen before. The homes were leveled. You saw foundations where the brick fireplaces used to be, if they had that. Some little pieces of the structures left. But what stuck in my mind is each house had one glowing flame, and that was the actual gas. So the gas had a flame going, and the only way they shut that off was the fire department or Southern California Gas had to actually shut the gas off. So each one of these existing residential areas had that glowing flame. That was very unique. It was unbelievable, the devastation. I could only imagine 24 hours prior or about 18 hours when the fires went through there, what it looked like when that was happening. I can't imagine it.
Our officers assisted for about a week, rotating crews and supervisors.
People question why the Torrance Police Department would respond to something like that. It's important that we help our neighbors because we are not in a bubble here at Torrance. Things that can affect other cities and areas will absolutely and can affect us.
Area G is made up of multiple agencies that come together to respond in times like this.
We train twice a year. Training was at SoFi. And there we work on formations for any type of civil unrest. And really also it's really big for networking because we get to really spend time with the other officers that when these disasters happen, it's a familiar face when we show up to these events. And it's nice to see these familiar faces. So we work together and try to resolve the issue.
Moreno says aiding neighboring cities strengthens our regional community.
We help them with the expectation and the hope that they come and help us and our citizens when we need to call them. People will see a lot of different patches from the South Bay helping us out in this city, and that's where that teamwork comes from.
The city will host an appreciation event for our first responders on Tuesday, February 11th at 5:30 p.m. at City Hall. Stay up to date by connecting with the city on social media. I'm Nicole Nash with the City of Torrance.